definition that I want to focus on today. Now, I'm a nutritionist, and I totally believe in the value of nutrition and exercise and how important it is. I cannot, the emphasis on this is so important. However, it's not everything. There's so much more to being healthy than just simply eating right and exercising. And this is what I like to call being healthy by heart. This is a really, really big topic. And I can easily do a half a day or a full day workshop on this, but I have 5 to 7 minutes, so I'm just going to give you the ABCs. And it's quite literally the ABCs. And that is A, B, C, and S. Now, A is about alignment. It's about authenticity. In order to live a truly healthy life, we need to be who we are. We need to be authentic. And this is really hard today, especially for kids, going through the ranks of school and then entering college. They're thinking in terms of what's a good career? What will I get work in? What's lucrative? They're not necessarily thinking of what feels right. And this can start, you might get lucky. You might have a lucrative position and earn the money, and that doesn't entirely buy happiness, but finances a search. But it's more to truly thrive and truly live healthy by heart. We need to be authentic. We need to follow our heart. We need to be in alignment with who we are. The next one, B. B is for breath, also for being. We are human beings, and yet really we're more like human doings. We're go, go, go. We just keep doing things, and we don't take the moment to be. And this comes back to being in alignment and authentically who we are in our spirit. So breathe, focus on the breath. And when we're under stress, especially these days with so much going on that's uncertain, we tend to be nervous or scared, and we hold our breath or we breathe shallow. And the breath is the foundation of good health. Really important. Oxygen has so many amazing properties of killing all kinds of pathogens. We need to keep the oxygen flowing. Breathe. C is also a couple different words. There's commitment. This is a practice. We forget, we go back to work, we're busy in our lives, and we don't necessarily, remember about being aligned and authentic and breathing. This is a commitment. Just commit and have the fortitude to keep doing this. And it's also about courage. Courage, the word courage starts with C-O-U-R, which is the Latin word for heart. It's our core. So again, to do something by heart, it takes courage. It takes a lot of guts to say, you know what, I'm not going to go down this path. I'm going to take this path, the path less traveled. But if it's who you are, it's an alignment, and you can breathe into it and relax and commit to that, takes you a long, long way into living a healthy by heart life. So again, these are a few words here, but then there's the S. S, because it's ABCs. S is for surrender. And this is an interesting word because a lot of people might take offense to the word, thinking, I don't give up. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trying. Surrender is not about giving up or giving in. Surrender is about accepting what has already happened up until this moment. What has happened right up until I started speaking has already happened. We cannot change that. All we can change are the thoughts, words, and actions that we continue to say to ourselves. And this is also a fundamental game changer, really, in our health, because we often berate ourselves and we tell ourselves, negative things. I should have done that. I shouldn't have done this. Whatever has happened, accept it, and then move on to something, a possible better choice. The power is in now, not the past. So surrender to what was. So big topics. I can do a full day workshop on it, but that's it for the 5 to 7 minutes of the ABCs, being aligned in authentic, breathing and being, and committing to this practice with courage and fortitude. And just in closing, I want to say that I am a living example of this, because as a nutritionist, I would always eat right and I always exercise. I'm a healthy weight. And yet 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with cancer, an extremely aggressive form of cancer, and with no known Western medical treatment. And I realized in that moment, I am not living to these principles entirely. It's far beyond health. Health is far beyond nutrition and this exercise. So I went back to these ABCs and practiced them every day, to which I still do today, and I encourage others to do. We are so amazingly resilient as human beings, and we all have this power to make good choices, to make these changes. So with that, back to you, Madam Toastmaster.